4 years ago, no one could have envisioned the radical transformation of the road networks in Nairobi. Driving on this highway was a nightmare for most motorists. It was characterized by constant traffic snarl-ups that led to lost man-hours, reduced production, and high fuel consumption. Thika Superhighway is aimed at decongesting the city and is one of its kind in Central and Eastern Africa, spanning 50 kilometers from Nairobi to Thika, which is an industrial town. The project has seen the government, in partnership with the African Development Bank and the Chinese governments, infuse $330 million, which will hopefully translate into increased economic and trade development across the region.
This particular road is one of the roads within a corridor which comes from all the way from Nairobi going to Addis Ababa. So this was an area where initially there used to be very heavy traffic jams, sometimes lasting up to about 3 hours to get from Thika to Nairobi. But now, once it is opened, even the traffic that is coming from far, even as far as Moyale, they will be able to reach their destination faster. So the movement of goods itself is so important to the manufacturers, to the transporters, and therefore to the whole economy.
The project commenced in 2009, a year after the unveiling of a National Long-Term Development Blueprint dubbed Vision 2030. This road network upgrades demonstrates the country's strides of industrializing into a middle-income country by the year 2030.
The Thika Superhighway, which is a 12-lane in some parts, 8-lane highway, is a project that we see as, first of all, introducing modern infrastructure, global standards highway infrastructure into this country, and therefore forces the entire country to develop those standards. Our engineers, our management and maintenance systems, our road usage in terms of mindset also has to change. So that is a significant project. We hope to commission it within the next 5 months, frankly speaking, get Kenyans and East Africans enjoying and experiencing a superhighway that will be the first, but far from the last. We have plans already to extend it beyond Thika, to go to the coast and do a bypass at the coast, do bypasses in Nairobi, do ring roads in key cities like Kisumu and Meru. So Thika Superhighway, what it does for us is it starts, gives us a can-do attitude. I think Kenyans should feel good.
Implementation of a project of such magnitude can be a bumpy ride with unpredictable events coming into play.
The Kenyan shilling, the depreciation from 80 to about 106, everything became haywire. The prices that we are paying for what we call variational price, they increased so much because they are contractors whom we pay in dollars. So if we are buying the dollar at 75, and then we are buying it at 75 to pay a particular contractor, that became very expensive. The prices of fuel, bitumen, nor the petroleum products that go into road construction, then make projects very expensive.
We build the road in China. If we want to repair this road, we have another road to use. But here, we don't have the other road to use. We're supposed to build the road, at the same time give the road for the public vehicle to use. So this is why we can't continue from one side to another side.
Initially, the project was due for completion by December 2011, but this has been pushed forward to March 2012, raising concerns on whether the new deadlines will be met.
Right now, we can say that most of the sections of the road, about 90% of it, or a little bit more, has been opened. So by the time we come to end of March, most of it will be opened, but there are some little works that will be remaining. These works are things like the road furniture, the road markings, road painting, basically safety issues, and then the street lighting, which may take us up to around May, June.
For the daily commuters, the road expansion is a sigh of relief from previous discomfort of long hours in traffic.
Well, before, Thika Road was crazy. People used to wake up at 4 a.m. and 5 a.m. just to get to their destination. And, well, it's been a bit challenging to deal with the fact that they have to construct, and it's kind of, at first it made traffic a bit more hectic.
Now it's good, it's wonderful. 20 minutes you're wherever you're going.
Most of the people who are staying, those sides are economically empowered. So if they're going to take advantage of the roads, then they're going to increase the GDP in the economy.
In the long term, the superhighway will develop a strategic gateway for trade between Kenya and the neighboring countries. Reporting for Ion Kenya, this is Lois Washira.